We also have the formula for getting the sum of the terms of infinite geometric sequence, where the value of the ratio is between -1 and +1, and the formula is S equals A sub 1 over 1 minus R. This formula is also known as sum to infinity formula.
So let us have this example. What is the sum to infinity of 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, and so on? So firstly, we identify our R. Okay. We can divide this to, which is 1/4 divided by 1/2, or simply 1/4 times the reciprocal of 1/2, which is 2 over 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 4 times 1 is 4. And then we get the common factor of 2 and 4, or lowest term 2 over 4, which is 1/2. Okay? Since our ratio is between -1 and 1, so since our ratio is between -1 and +1, it means that we are going to use the formula sum to infinity. S equals the first term, or A sub 1, 1 minus R, or the common ratio. Okay? So S is equal to our first term, which is 1/2, divided by 1 minus the common ratio, which is 1/2. So S equals 1/2 divided by 1 minus 1/2 is 1/2. So our sum to infinity is 1. So 1/2 divided 1/2 is 1. So it means that the sum of this 1 to infinity is 1. Okay, what is the sum to infinity of 3, -1, 1/3, -1/9, and so on? So we identify our common ratio first. So we can use this to -1 divided by 3 is -1/3. Okay? Since our common ratio is between -1 and +1, it means that the formula that we are going to use is the sum to infinity formula, which is S equals A sub 1 divided by 1 minus R, or the common ratio. And then we substitute then. Our first term is 3. 1 minus our R, or the common ratio is -1/3. Then we simplify. We have 3 divided by 1 plus 1/3. Then it will become 1 plus 1/3. Since we are going to get rid of this one, change the sign of the subtrahend, so we have 1/3. So S then is equal to 3 divided by, what is 1 plus 1/3? 1 plus 1/3 is 1 and 1/3, or simply in improper fraction, we have 4 over 3. Okay, so S is equal to 3. We get the reciprocal of the denominator. 4 over 3 then will become 3 over 4. Then we multiply. So it means that S is 9 over 4. Okay, it means that the sum to infinity of 3, -1, 1/3, -1/9 is 9 over 4.
Let's try this. Find the sum of the first 12 terms of 7 plus 7 plus 7 and so on. If your answer is 84, then you're doing great. What is the sum of the first 10 terms of 9 plus -9 plus 9 plus -9 and so on? If your answer is 0, then you are correct. Let's move on to our next example. What is the sum of the first 10 terms of 3, -6, 12, -24, and so on? If your answer is 1023, great job. Let's move on. What is the sum to infinity of 4, 2, 1, 1/2, and so on? If your answer is 8, then you're doing great. Until our next session, thank you and enjoy learning.